Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's me, Johnny, and here we are now opening our rewards for yet another week. You guys have seen us succeed in the past few weeks and do really well, which I'm very proud of. And right now you can take a look at our SO5 results in the last few weeks and you can see, oh, wait, what? I just jinxed my reward. It's already there. I didn't even open. Sinistera as a star common. That is huge. I'll take that. I love Sinistera. We get ourselves 0.02 ETH, and I guess we get Wataru Harada, which I'm very happy with. I personally finished 309th in the All-Star Rare. It paid down to the 300 and... no, sorry. It paid down to the 630th position. Why is it popping up here when I haven't even opened my reward? That's a weird one. But I have no idea who this guy is, so let's take a look at him. The fastest reward opening of all time, Wataru Harada. Now, first of all, Sorare data, struggling these days. No clue what is going on here. Okay, Sorare data doesn't want to. Let's go ahead and open it. Now, guys, as always, if you do enjoy the content, please make sure to support the channel by going ahead and hitting that like. That'd be very much appreciated. Why is this guy not showing up? Harada, Sagantosu. What the hell is wrong with Sorare data right now? Anyways, All-Star Rare is where we finished, my friends. You guys saw it in the last video. I told you about it. We got ourselves 309th. Moussa Dembele again, Masterclass, Dimitri Payet, Crepo, and Saliba, of course. With the 91 points, he was the main man to lead us to the promised land. Now, let's take a look at our new card in the club. First of all, I'm very pleased with the fact that I have Sinistera now because I was lacking a lot of good forwards and comments. That is a huge one to have. And Harada now on Sorare. Last 5, 72, 72, 18 in that game, which is a bit worrying. But when they do play at home, it seems like he's doing well. He's playing for Sagantosu. And his rare currently goes for 297? Surely not. Is Sorare data working again? I need to see this man's stats. Why can I not check anything? Hey, Sorare data, you okay? There we go. All right, so let's go and take a look at his price history. So he has been selling for quite a bit, 140 euros right there, just a little bit earlier. And I'm assuming due to his last good score and the fact that he's only like kind of fresh on the platform, he's getting some good scores. He's a center back, which is solid. I'll take that. Center backs are huge. And he has an error led to a goal, which caused him to get 21.90 points there. But this could be a good backup for me. I like this. So he started off as a substitute, then kind of worked his way into the lineup, which I like a lot. And even having, after an error that he had, he still managed to be on the pitch for the next game and get 72 points. That is something we cannot look at and laugh about it. That is something really nice. And he's fresh on the platform. Many people don't know him. So that is going to be a quality player for us to have as a backup for these game weeks, especially when they do play at home. So against Cerezo there, against Kawasaki, oof, that's going to be a tough one. But generally speaking, when they do play at home, this guy is going to be a good option for us to fulfill the defender position in one of the lineups coming up. Now, initially, as you guys might remember, I was talking about the amount of ETH that we have in the club, right? So we get ourselves the 0.02 ETH once again, which is obviously beautiful, which adds up right here. And this is the amount that we have left on the platform. It was around 6,000 before. Why did it drop? Let me show you. I am going in for Keisuke Osako right now, a 22-year-old under 23 goalkeeper who, as you can tell, is playing in front of a very good defense. I asked a couple of people in the J-League Sorare Discord, and they were very kind to me and helped me out and let me know that he is technically now the starting goalkeeper. The new manager is putting a lot of trust in him, and generally the new manager apparently is not only relying on experience in the team, he's bringing in players and playing those that he thinks are doing their best, the ones that are actually putting the most effort in. And because of that, you see a lot of really good players right now in that Sanfrecce team, especially Sasaki has been really, really good for that team. Last 5 games, you can see here Shiotani got a 74-point game. I still cannot figure out which position that guy played in. Maybe he just played one game and got a 74, possibly. But we have Osako with the 61 points. He has had 3 clean sheets, which is lovely. And he has a very good back line in front of him, which I really, really like. So that puts me into a spot where I'm actually hyped about possibly getting this man. Now, as you take a look into his rare prices, he was going for 1,887 right there, 1,744 right there. In terms of ETH valuation, though, his latest sales, the lowest has been 0.65. I have gone in on this one, my friends, for 0.649, which puts me right below those purchases. Hopefully no one outbids me on this one. If they do, I think they technically overpay. So I am going in for Osako as a summer under 23 goalkeeper. I think I have made my mind up. I really want to be able to take part in under 23 throughout the summer. And for that, I do need a goalkeeper. The one thing that I need to mention, though, is that there is a little bit of a gap in terms of games when it comes to the Japanese league. So when we scroll down here, you can see that after game week 274, we miss 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and then on 80, we are back. That is 5 game weeks where we will not have an under 23 goalkeeper. Now, my initial reason as to why I wanted to go for Osaka was, first of all, the price tag, right? That I would be very happy with for a goalkeeper that seems to be scoring better than the MLS youngsters at the moment. And if we go into the goalkeeper market in general and we take a look at it, for example, in America, and we filter like that, so Slonina goes for 4.2k at the moment, right? That is like his 2-week average. That is a very, very high amount that you would have to pay for him. Now, I'm in a spot right now where I personally think, rather than going ahead and spending 4k, 4.2, 4.4k, whatever the full price is, 4.2k, rather than spending that much on Slonina, why not just go ahead and buy 2 under 23 goalkeepers? This is a tip that I have received from one of the guys out there, Surface to Air Missile, who has been helping us out massively. Huge shout out to him again. He said, instead of going ahead and getting yourself Slonina, why don't you go ahead and get yourself 2 summer under 23 goalkeepers who both basically cost half of the price of Slonina. And then based on the matchups each week, you can decide who is having the better matchup and has a higher probability of getting a good score. Because even with Slonina, there will be game weeks where Chicago Fire is pretty much guaranteed to concede because they're playing against a much stronger team. But if I have 2 goalkeepers that I can shift around and just base it on matchups and see how things go, I can actually play the system a little bit better and get something out of it. So that kind of really gives me the opportunity to get myself a Hassal, even though right now he's doing terribly. This could be a good sign to pick him up now and then have him as a player coming in that is on a very low price. As you can see right here, he conceded 3 goals in the last game. Before that, against Portland, they conceded 3 goals again. Vancouver just generally has been quite bad at defending lately, which gives us a good opportunity to pick him up for cheap, which is something I really like. So MLS auctions, I believe they will be coming soon. I do think that the MLS cards, the new ones, are going to be dropped soon enough. And when that happens, the prices of some of these players might drop even more, especially if they drop now. I think someone like Hassal will not be as desirable. But then based on matchups and hopefully him picking back up on form, that could be quite interesting for us. At the same time, though, I am more interested in David Ochoa, who is now being called up to the national team. Ochoa is a quality goalkeeper who right now, due to the fact that he's back from injury, is getting hyped up a little bit in terms of his price. But generally speaking, when we look at Ochoa, we're looking at 2.3k, 2.2k. I think if I do get a goalkeeper, he's the one that I want because I like him more than Hassal. He would probably offer me a little bit more consistent scores due to the fact that Salt Lake is actually a decent team this season, and we would have the opportunity to pair him up with someone like a Pablo Ruiz as well, who we obviously do have in the team. Is this super rare going for 3k? There's no way. Nah, I was about to say, like, that is not a true representation. He's going for 10k at the moment. More like it. That definitely makes more sense. But yeah, instead of going for 1 under 23 goalkeeper, we're going to go for one from the Asia region and one from the MLS/America region to have the under 23s covered throughout the season, which is good. So up until game week 274, We now have time to build up a budget to buy another goalkeeper. We obviously do have the budget already, so I could be spending it. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. And when it comes to game week 266, I have put together a couple of teams right here. I need you guys to let me know if you like these teams, generally speaking. I think we should probably do it over here on Sorare Data. We just have more information when we do it over here, don't we? So All-Star Rare Pro. We have a team that would have finished in podium. We have the likes of Jakub Slovik, Masato Morishige, Orkun Kökçü, Sinistera. My only worry with these two is, will they be rested? Because obviously they then play against Marseille again, away from home. So I'm a bit worried that some of these players might get rested. So possibly could be rotating Kökçü and Sinistera in and out of the team. But at the same time, Feyenoord kind of still need to do well in order to remain in the position that they're in the league. They're currently third with 64 points, being chased down by Twente and also Alkmaar possibly. So I am looking at that and thinking maybe they don't actually rotate because these games are too important. So Kökçü and Sinistera could be quite huge in this matchup against Fortuna Sittard. But then again, they might look at that and think that's an easy matchup. Maybe we should go ahead and play some of our worst players and give some rest to the top players. So that is a bit scary. But generally speaking, this would be the lineup that I put in to play. And you can see here from the scores, tier 1, tier 0, those are some incredible scores. And the matchups are just so spicy for this game week right here. 14th against our beloved Tokyo. 14th against Feyenoord Rotterdam. And then Porto, after losing their first game after like 58 games, playing at home against Vizela, I think they're going to smack him up, and Vitinha could be massive in that game. All-Star Rare, I would then go with I guess, could you say a throwaway team? I just don't know. It really depends on Mandanda. Maybe I can actually play someone else instead of Mandanda there. If Osako has a game, I'll put him in here because I don't know if Mandanda plays midweek, but that would allow me to use, technically, let's go for... Why is it not popping? Oh, yeah, I don't have Osako yet. What am I doing? But if I have Osako, I would probably put him in here. I have Saliba, of course, who I could put in Harada as well. Could be interesting. Dimitri Payet, Ayase Ueda, and Keigo Tsunemoto. Second against 15th. I hope Ayase Ueda once again scores. And the Marseille lads, especially those two, tend to score really well. So that's one team, another team to keep in mind. And then after that, I think I had a Champion America Rare. Yes, for the first time, we could be playing Champion America Rare with Crepeau, Hariel, Ruiz, Amaya, and Hernandez, which are players that I personally really, really like. And that could lead to another good setup. So generally speaking, 3 actually pretty strong teams. And especially with Osako coming in, being able to replace Mandanda and put Osako into the team could be quite good for us, but we'll see what happens on that one. But guys, those are the teams. My reward came out in the first couple of seconds of this video. I'm sorry about it being spoiled like that. I had no idea that was even possible. But generally speaking, if we look at our SO5 results or stats, there we go. You can just see that recently we have been on top form. 258, 258, 259, 260, 262, 263, 264. So again, another streak of getting rewards in every single game week for the past 3 game weeks. And considering that we have had an 8th position, a 3rd position in those recent 3 is just incredible. But again, guys, I'm very, very thankful for you to tune in. If you guys are interested in Sorare, please go ahead and sign up with the link in the description down below. If you do go ahead and buy yourself 5 players from the auctions, you are then being given a limited item for free. If you don't use a link like that, sadly, you do not get given anything. So go ahead and make sure to use the affiliate link and sign up immediately. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day. I'll catch you next time. Peace out. And yeah, good luck with the game week.